21 persons have been killed and 40 have been kidnapped in recent bandit attack on communities in Shiroro local government, Niger State. Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are the top 10 stories now. At number 10, Oyo State government has commenced the distribution of 5,000 employment letters to the newly recruited teachers under the State Teaching Service Commission. The distribution was done after a long period of scrutiny and verification to correct all errors that might have been noticed during and after the conduct of examination and oral test for the exercise. The chairman of the Oyo State Teaching Service Commission, Akinade Alamu, said the government approved 5,000 appointment letters for distribution and 4,400 letters have been released by the commission, while the remaining were withheld due to certain errors on the part of the applicants. At number 9, about 15 persons in Bara village, Kirfi local government area of Bauchi State, have been infected by a strange illness that causes swollen legs. The executive chairman of the Bauchi State Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Rilwano Mohammed, who disclosed this while briefing journalists yesterday, said the agency got a report last Sunday that some people's legs were swelling up in Bara village. He added that he had directed the disease control department of the agency to mobilize to the village to investigate the cause of the strange illness. At number 8, the Lagos State House of Assembly on Monday passed into law a bill banning the activities of cultists and illegal societies across the state. According to the new law, anyone found guilty of engaging in the act is to face a 21-year jail term, and anyone convicted of assisting cultists or who allows his premises to be used by cultists as a meeting point risk facing a 15-year jail term. After the bill was passed, the Speaker of the House, Mudashiru Obasa, directed the clerk Olalekon Onafeko to transmit it to Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu for assent. At number 7, Real Madrid's president Florentino Perez has tested positive for COVID-19. The club announced this on its official website on Tuesday. It said Real Madrid CF would like to inform that our president Florentino Perez has tested positive in the COVID-19 test that he periodically undergoes, although he is not showing any symptoms. Perez contracted the virus just as club manager Zidane tested positive and is about leaving the isolation center. At number 6, the immediate former Chief of Air Staff Sadiq Abubakar has been flown out of the Nigerian Air Force days after he handed over to his successor. Abubakar's colleague from the Nigerian Army, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, was pulled out last Friday. The flying out parade, which took place at the Nigerian Air Force Base Airport, Abuja, had in attendance the Minister of Defense, Major General Bashiru Magashi, Deputy Chairman House Committee on Air Force, Honorable Abbas Adigun, representative of Chief of Defense Staff, Major General Lucky Irabo, among other dignitaries. At number 5, Bauchi State Hisbah Board has seized 260 crates of alcoholic drinks from hotels and nightclubs in the state as part of its effort to enforce Sharia Islamic law. The Permanent Commissioner in charge of Hisbah and Sharia implementation, Aminu Balarabe, disclosed this while displaying the seized items in Bauchi on Tuesday. He said 216 crates were confiscated in Misal local government area and 44 in Bauchi Club and some beer parlors located in Das Park in Bauchi Metropolis. Balarabe said the board would soon seek for a court order to destroy the items as the subsisting Sharia law, which was implemented in 2003, has unequivocally prohibited sales and consumption of alcoholic drinks. He also said that 6 operators of beer parlors were arrested during the patrol and they would soon be prosecuted to serve as a warning to others. At number 4, 3 lives and property worth 357 million naira were lost to fire in Gombe State in 2020. Salihu Doho, Deputy Operation Officer, Gombe State Fire Service, who revealed this in an interview on Tuesday, said men of the service also saved property worth over 1.349 billion naira. During the period under review, Doho said the service was able to save 688 lives, 7 injuries were recorded, and 279 incident calls were received. He stated that the number of lives and property lost to fire outbreaks in 2020 was lesser when compared to over 12 lives and property worth 636 million naira lost in the first half of 2019. At number 3, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has asked the Federal High Court in Abuja to send the corruption trial of the former governor of Abia State, Orji Uzor Kalu, back to the Lagos division of the court. Kalu, a serving senator representing Abia North and the Senate's chief whip, was convicted on 7.1 billion naira fraud at the Federal High Court in Lagos, but the Supreme Court set aside the conviction and ordered the retrial of the case last year. The case was afterwards reassigned to Justice Iyan Ekwo of the Abuja division. Tuesday, February 2nd was fixed for the rearrangement of Kalu and his co-defendant Ude Udeogu, but there was a pending letter sent to the Chief Judge of the court asking for the transfer of the case to Lagos. However, the case was adjourned until June 7th. At number 2, the federal government has announced the extension of the ongoing National Identification and Subscriber Identity Model linkage by 2 months. The new deadline is now April 6, 2021. The extension was disclosed by the Director of Public Affairs, Nigerian Communications Commission, Ikechukwu Adinde. He said the development was communicated by the Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Issa Pantami, during the meeting of the Ministerial Task Force on NIN SIM registration, which took place on Monday, February 1st, 2021. Finally, at number 1, 21 persons have been killed and 40 have been kidnapped in recent bandit attack in communities in Shiroro local government, Niger State. The attacks happened on Tuesday morning when over 300 gunmen on motorcycles stormed Kuruge, Sabongida, Surere and Rafin Kaya villages, shooting sporadically. An eyewitness, who is also an indigene of Shiroro local government area, Galadima Salihu, confirmed the incident to newsmen. He said unless governments at all levels come to their aid, the area could be taken over by bandits who operate at will. The secretary to the Niger State government, Ahmed Ibrahim Mutani, also confirmed the incident, but however denied knowledge of the actual number of casualties. Always remember to wear your mask, wash your hands and stay safe. That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.